Hello! Okay, so we're back at the rubbish dump and it's a lovely day and we have found some amazing things.
Really,
Alex
like,
has
genuinely.
found probably our best find of the year.
That's not an exaggeration.
No.
It is like, I couldn't believe it when I found it.
Not only that, but a whole host of other amazing treasures. So, come on, let's do it!
Okay, so we just got here and I've already spot some things. I literally just got to the edge of this digger's hole that's been filled in recently. And look at that. Buried slightly, we got the best part of a clay pipe. And it's a plain one, but it's in good condition, so I'm going to take that. And a bone shaving brush handle. It's a little bit knackered, but yeah, that's what that is, a bone shaving brush. Cool.
There's a pipe down here, but I think it's broken, but it has got a hand on it. So I might keep that because we might be able to do something with it, even though it's broken. Either using it for stamping on something or cut it out.
Okay, and my second find, and it's here, looks like it's been squashed in to the soil. It's a clay marble. And it's a glazed one as well, so we know that was actually was a plain marble. And again, another pipe bowl, but she's a bit knackered. Look, she's got a chip out of her there. So I'm going to leave that one behind.
And my second find is a clay marble. And it is glazed also. A clay playing marble. Fantastic. So down here is a pipe. Is it whole and is it interesting? No, it's not whole. But once again, it has got a hand on it, so I might keep that. There's a little swing top stopper here, but it's interesting because it has got a hand on it. I seem to be finding things with hands on them. So I'm going to keep that one as well.
Wow, so there has been a load of activity here since we were last here. The diggers have been going mental. So, wow, in this massive area there's bound to be something for us to find, methinks. Let's get looking. Well, this looks like it's come flying out of the hole. It's a little jug. The top of it's broken off there, look though. And wow, look at that. I'm going to focus on the bits and bobs that are on the edge. The discarded bits that the diggers here didn't want. Broken poison bottle. Quite a few broken jars and stuff. And a chipped ink bottle. There's quite a lot of them actually. There's pen rest, a boat, ink, that's also got a chip off the lip. Oh wow, I don't know where to put my eyes. First, there's so much here. That looks like a little ink bottle. Yes it is, look. Oh, that's lovely. A whole stoneware. Love stoneware. We'll always pick them up if they're whole. So, put them in my bag.
A jar here. Oh, this little burst lip jar. I quite like that, and it's small, so I'm allowed to keep it.
There's another one, but I can get away with leaving this behind because it's got a chip on it. So I don't feel bad leaving that behind. There's bits of brass here. I love bits of brass because sometimes they can be something really quite interesting. I don't think that's anything interesting though. Nondescript. There's a little pile here of, look, loads of bottles, bits and bobs that have been left for us. So let's have a look. Back of a doll's head. Oh, there's a pair of gloves here. They're handy. Handy, get it? They're gloves. But yeah, back of a doll's head, but it's not worth taking that. I see a pipe there. It's not too bad. It's got a few chips out the lip, so oh, I was just gonna say that has a bit of a crack in it, but it's literally just falling apart. Look at that. Oh, nice jar. Can't go wrong with a lovely jar. Oh, what's that? What's that thing? Oh, it's like a lady's arm holding a jug, look. Yeah, it's just an arm holding a jug. Oh, look, a knit comb. A knit comb, a knife sharpener, knife sharpening stone, what's it called? One of those, yeah. Pipe bowl. Oh, it's got a few chips out of it as well. Put it with the other one. And I see another pipe bowl there. Oh, and this one's in good nick. Oh, look, it has found one of these before. Look, golf clubs. It's got like crossed golf clubs on it. On both sides. Oh, I'll keep that one, I like that. Oh, I found something down here. Actually, that I like. Oh no, it's broken. It's a little lamp or chandelier crystal, look. We're collecting these to make our own little light one day. But this one's got a chip out of it. You know what, I think I might just take it anyway. It'll add to the charm of the piece. The ubiquitous bottle stop. Take that, we always do, because we've got like jars of them. And they look really pretty all together in the window. Oh my goodness. I think I've just found jet, real jet, a vulcanite necklace, like morning jewellery. Oh look, look at that. Oh, this could be really exciting. I'm struggling. There, look. Oh, no way. No way, Jose. Are you kidding me? It's jet. I don't know if it's jet. I just want it to be jet. It's light. It's really light, as like you'd expect jet to be. And it's got the head of a lady on it. A woman? Oh my goodness.
Alex says she's found something really amazing, so I'm on my way over to see what it is. Has she found... What have you found, Alex?
It's incredible. I don't know. Is it made of jet?
You're
Can you see
kidding me.
Isn't that incredible?
Wow.
What is it? Is it jet? It might be vulcanite. I can't tell. Whatever it is.
It's really light.
It could be vulcanite. It could be
It's got
some kind
like
of
a
early
face on
plastic.
it.
But it could also be jet. Oh, I can't wait to clean it.
Oh my goodness.
I can't wait to clean it.
That could be jet.
Do you think? Look, it's got a lady's
Because it's
face
got a
on
sheet.
it. Oh,
Wow. That is an incredible find, whatever it's made of.
Yes. I can't. Wow.
That is amazing, Alex.
I am absolutely chuffed. Like, that's my find of the day, I think.
Probably.
I
that
think we can
is...
go off home now.
It'll
I
take a
think we're
lot to
done.
top that. Really will.
I actually came down here to get a pipe bowl, look.
Yeah? Well,
That's broken.
and with it being black and the ash, the ground is really black. It
Oh,
wouldn't show up
wow.
very well, would it?
The pipe bowl happened to be broken, but...
It can't hide from you.
Oh no.
Fantastic.
As soon as I saw this, I knew it was part of a Victorian mourning necklace. At first, I thought it might have been made from Whitby jet, but it turned out to be made from vulcanized rubber. Vulcanized rubber was invented by Charles Goodyear in the 1830s. And you can learn all about that in one of our earlier videos linked in the video description below. Mourning jewellery has existed for many centuries. Mourning rings were very popular in the 16th, 17th and 18th centuries. Then there were the lockets containing the hair of a lost loved one, but it was Queen Victoria who started the craze for jet jewellery after the death of Prince Albert in 1861. Because it was so easy to mould, carve and stamp, vulcanite was already being used in the production of a massive range of products, including combs, pens, medical instruments and bottle stops, etc. And it wasn't long before many companies turned to the production of mourning jewellery. One of them was the Scottish Vulcanite Company of Edinburgh, not too far from where our necklace was found. Their main product was vulcanite combs, producing by 1868 an enormous 7,500,000 a year, but they were quickly adapted to supply the growing demand for jewellery. An article of the time states that vulcanite is the only material that has successfully competed with jet for making black jewellery. In appearance, it closely resembles jet and has the advantage of being stronger and cheaper. Among the articles of jewellery made of it are ladies' long and Albert chains, necklaces, bracelets, gauntlets, buckles and coronets. The jewellery was made by women who punched out the links of the chains from vulcanite slips, which were then ground and buffed on a wheel. After this, alternate links were cut at one end and heated before being assembled into chains. I wonder if our necklace was made there. Wherever it was made, it's beautiful and a wonderful historic artefact.
So this, it's got mint, and I'm wondering if it's a tile, because mint probably stands for Mintons, and they made a lot of floor tiles. Oh my goodness, look. Oh wow. Can you imagine a floor, like a kitchen floor or something, made with those? That is beautiful. And encaustic tile, fantastic. They sort of print them with sort of an embossed surface, and then they put the coloured slip on the top, or coloured clay, and scrape it back to form these patterns. There's a pipe bowl here. It's plain, but it's the kind we could make something out of, so keeping. This looks suspiciously like the end of a pipe, but it's been melted. Yeah. Oh well. There's a little jar down here. I can get it without being prickled. And yes, it's whole. Oh, and it's got something on the bottom. What does that say? I can't... Oh, I think it says something Paris. Also, that'll be interesting to look up. This little ceramic jar most likely held some kind of ointment made up by a local chemist. On the bottom is printed L. Warren, Anières, Paris. L. Warren was Leo Warren, who founded a glass factory in Paris in 1880. Leon was also an inventor and patented, amongst other things, a dropper cap. In 1900, he is listed in a trade directory as trader in pharmaceutical glassware at 7 Rue du Parc in Anières, which dates our jar to the late 19th or early 20th century. Besides glassware, Warren also produced ceramics for the pharmaceutical industry, such as our jar, and later a range of beautiful reproduction 17th century apothecary jars.
I picked this up. It's a bit of broken doll head. Oh, look at that. Oh, well, I can use that for jewellery though. I could set that into a necklace, so I'm going to keep hold of it. I mean, this has been dug out recently, and see how it's all muddy and sloppy, The rain has not had a chance to wash the soil off the surface, so who knows what's lying under here that I can't see right now. I'll have to come back to it. But look at the size of this hole. It's huge. I think we're going to be here all day. Actually, I just spot this. It's half a chicken on a nest. Don't think I'm going to be taking that, but it's quite cute. That would be great for some kind of craft, wouldn't it? If you were to like remake that into something, it would be perfect. But it's not for me, so I'm going to leave it behind. Pipe bowl just sticking out the mud here. Has it got out on it? No, it doesn't, but it's in good nick. There's no chips, so that's okay to take. Oh, look, doll's cup. Is it going to be whole? They so often aren't. Oh, yes! 'Tis. It's complete. Actually, I think that's like one of the biggest complete ones we found of the tiny ones, because they don't usually get this big and they're not broken, because they're usually broken and thrown out, so we only find half of them. But that's brilliant. It's been chucked out of the hole and not seen.
Another hand pipe. Oh, look at this. It's another floor tile. Wow. That would have been amazing. What a shame. If that was whole, I'd take it 100%. It's whole. So that means I have to take it. These make great candle holders. They're just the right size in the top. Another swing top. I think it says Forsyth Forest, Edinburgh. Something to look up. Two interesting swing stoppers. One has a hand motive, the other is Forsyth and Forest, Edinburgh. It's interesting to note that this stopper also has Made in Bohemia printed on it. Bohemia now forms much of the modern-day Czech Republic. In the 1901 Post Office Directory for Edinburgh, we find Forsyth and Forest aerated water manufacturers, Features Square, Stockbridge, and it's the square itself that I'd like to talk about. I found in a book dated 1887 Features Square, as described as it was in what they refer to as the olden times. It was a complete square, each side being composed of the same number of one-storied houses. They were generally all thatched, and the fronts covered in honeysuckle and other climbing plants. Roses, daisies, southernwood, and other nice old-fashioned flowers grew on the little plots of ground between the doors and windows. The cottages were mainly rented to widows and spinsters who made a living by taking in laundry, and the centre of the square was used as a bleaching or drying green. In those days, Thomas Veitch owned the square and would accept no tenants unless the individual could give satisfactory evidence of being sober, honest, and of orderly behaviour. Sadly, after the property passed into new hands, in 1886 the pretty cottages of the square were demolished and replaced with tenements, which in time were themselves demolished and replaced with modern housing. Sometimes I wonder what progress really means.
Okay, I think this might be a pipe bowl. I rubbed it. Oh, yes. And it's got... Oh, it's complete. Oh, no, yes. Because you know what? That's only the third ever complete pipe we've found. And it is another workman pipe. It's a little cutty, or workman pipe, pipes as they were called. They were often called in Scotland and the north of England. And it probably has it written on it. Probably has the workman written on it. Yes, it does. Look, you see it there? The workman. And actually, as I was just showing you that, I've just seen a pipe sticking out here. Look. Oh, there you go. This one has a hand on it. That is a very popular motif as well. You find a lot of those, but it's broken, so I'm going to leave that behind. Our third ever only complete pipe with the stem and the bowl intact, so that's just brilliant. So I found like 2 brilliant finds today already, and there's so much more to search because this place is massive. So sorry, I can't help but look around as I'm talking to you. Right, let's get back to it. I just turned around, there's another pipe. I can't film all these pipes. And this one is black, like completely black. I don't know if it's just burnt or whether it's like black clay. I don't know. But I'm going to keep that just to check it out. Found a few interesting bits and bobs down here that I think I'll film. This I thought was cool because it was some kind of advertising window. That would have been so cool. I wonder where it used to be, what it used to advertise. But anyway, I found a green bottle down here that's been chucked out. Corner's broken. That's why it's been left behind, obviously. Oh look, it's a broken bit of a washer off like a baby's dummy, like a pacifier, as they say in the States, or off a baby's feeding bottle, but it's broken again. Is that bit of glass? No. And I see a pipe bowl as well. They are so common. It's plain and it has a chip. I don't think I'm going to be filming anymore. These pipe bowls are so much, and I imagine it's pretty boring. Just saying pipe bowl after pipe bowl. I don't know. What's that? Oh, it's a wooden caster. Leave that behind as well. Ah, yes. I spot something down here. Look. Is it an arm or is it a leg? It's an arm. Oh, look at that, complete. Oh, brilliant. Can't go wrong with a doll body part, can you?
There's a bit of very crusty metal here. I'm not sure if it was anything, but I don't know if it'll survive the cleaning process, but I might take that just out of curiosity. My instincts were right when I decided to keep this lump of verdigris. After some cleaning, a face began to emerge, the face of a lion. There was also a hook which unfortunately was badly corroded and became detached, but we did manage to piece it back together. We then thought it might be a clasp from a cloak, and some online research soon revealed that it was in fact one half of a Victorian police cape clasp, and would have once looked like this.
Okay, well, we've got 2 of these stoneware bottles, and they are wrongfully called gin bottles. They didn't hold gin at all. They were actually German water bottles. It was just water. Sparkling water from Germany. Oh, no, this one is missing the handle, so it's been discarded here. And this one has the handle, but the bottom's missing and the neck's missing, so R.I.P. Rest in pieces.
So there's a pipe bowl. And what's this? It's got a hole in that end and that end's sealed up. Is it a bulb? Or is it one of those things you use to... I think it might be a bulb. I think I can see a filament in there. That's an interesting shape. Might keep that. There's another pipe here, pipe bowl. But it's plain. And it's got a hole in it, so we'll leave that.
I saw the end of this stopper sticking out and I pulled it because I thought it was a bottle, like a little bottle, and it's not. It's a little, oh, it's a cut glass stopper in a really pretty shape. Look at that. I've not found one like that before. Oh, that's so sweet. We love finding little stoppers like this. It's actually a different kind of stopper down here. And this kind of bottle stopper is of a baby's feeding bottle. Yeah, look, the tube would have come out the end of the bottle there. Wow. Great find.
Hello! So we've been taking note of some of your comments from our last video where some of you missed seeing us at the end to do a roundup at the table.
Yeah.
So here we are.
We're back.
So we're going to do a quick roundup of some of the things we haven't already mentioned in the video and also tell you what our favourite finds are.
Yeah, so I think my favourite find is probably pretty obvious. It is our incredible vulcanite rubber mourning necklace, or fragment of, and I absolutely love this. This was such an amazing thing to find, I think.
It was, yeah.
So,
and I have to admit that I think that's my favourite find too.
So I think that's our choice for the Window of Wonders. And I think we found some really interesting other little things as well, including this.
So this, if you remember, was just a hunk of sort of verdigris crud.
Yeah.
And instinctively I picked it up, knowing that, you know, there could be some form of metal inside that was still recognisable. And lo and behold,
There was.
Alex started cleaning it and this face began to emerge.
So you can take something that just looks like nothing and it turns out it's actually something really quite interesting. This is...
Yeah, and to think that used to be on the uniform of a policeman back in Victorian times. It's amazing.
It's walking around on someone's cape. That's so cool. Another interesting thing is, of course, our complete clay pipe, which it's only our third ever complete bowl, so we officially have a collection of them now.
So it's very difficult to find a complete bowl, especially on a rubbish dump.
It is for us.
Because they've been through the rubbish already. So,
yeah, because most of them were broken when they were thrown away.
Yeah.
So that was a really cool thing to find.
And on the theme of pipes, there's this lovely little crossed golf club and golf ball pipe.
Yeah, which is our second find like that. And I think it was a really successful little trip on the dump today.
Yeah,
and we hope you're
loved
enjoying this little roundup. It's been like a year since we've done this last, which is so it's
a bit
strange
rusty.
it's a bit strange being here.
Last week's video, you voted in the pipe bowls.
Yes, we've got the
so there they are.
hand and football.
Wonders. And also this little star, which we think could actually be of a police uniform
Yeah.
Or at least a military uniform of some kind.
Yeah, so isn't that strange? We've got
Yeah.
a police, in this week's video, a police cape catch, then the star that's potentially off a police uniform, and I've actually found something else in a video that we've not yet done that is, we also think might be off something to do with the police uniform. Really strange that, isn't it? But anyway, which find do you think should make it into the Window of Wonders this week? We have chosen this, of course, so we'll put our morning necklace there. But what other find do you think is worthy of a spot? Or do you agree that that should just stay as the main
prize
find? Yeah, but
find.
we also thought this talking at the end would be a good opportunity to show you what the window looks like thus far. And we've actually got some things here.
So a cricket belt clasp.
And we've got Marie Antoinette, and then we've got that little bone pin, the tiniest bottle we found, the pen.
Oops, the pen.
It's gone. It's gone now. It's it's behind our northern brick, and the little piggy that we found with Mick and Sarah of Manchester Mudlarks, and of course Barbie, Mudlarking Barbie, who is always in the window.
And don't forget our bead collection, which has not been put on a string yet. These are this year's beads so far.
We've not. Yeah, we're going to have to get a string and put those on.
Before the cat gets them.
But anyway, we hope you enjoyed this little mini roundup at the end. Wow, like, I think it's safe to say that was a really successful day at the tip. And we're still here, obviously, right now, and we are still super excited to get home and clean up.
See what we found in better detail, especially the thing Alex found. You've already seen it.
I know, but we're right here.
Potentially jet, but maybe not, but still amazing find.
Yeah, I think it might not be, but we'll have already examined it and you'll already know, but
we're
here
still
we are.
excited to see.
Anyway, on that note, we're going to say thank you and goodbye. So a great big thank you to everyone who has watched the video to this point, who has liked the video, that's important, and left a comment down below, down there. And a big special thank you to our
patrons on Patreon who help to keep us going every month. Thank you all so much. We really, really, really appreciate it.
We do. And if you haven't already, we should probably mention, we do forget to mention, if you haven't already, subscribe to our YouTube channel.
Yes, it really helps, and we want to reach that 100,000 subscribers.
We want to hit that mark this year, don't we?
Definitely.
That would be the most amazing milestone. But anyway, I think we'll say goodbye and we'll see you again
next week. Bye.